Hi Aries, welcome back to my channel, Karma Fox. I am doing a bonus reading for you guys. You guys got the most views during the last week, so I wanted to do a bonus reading for you. Alright, so remember this is a general reading. It may not resonate with everyone. It's not really supposed to. That's why it's general. Alright, so let's go ahead and get started. Let's see, can I have the past energy? Past energy for Aries, please. Past energy for Aries regarding love. All right, Aries, let's see what we've got. All right, so we have the Ten of Wands. We have the Nine of Coins. So feeling pretty troubled. King of Pentacles in the reverse and the King of Cups. All right, so yeah, definitely some problems here that may have led to you being single or independent on your own. I do see loss here. Could be financial loss, but loss of stability, loss of connection with someone you love. I am seeing that there is a situation where there's someone that you love, they keep an eye on you or you keep an eye on them, but somebody in this connection, it's like they can't see the nature of this connection. So that may have been what is leading to these problems or has led to these problems. I do see a loss here. Definitely do see a loss. And I see a sense of, you being very independent, having to deal with a lot of these problems on your own. There's been a conflict. Bottom of the deck is the Five of Swords reverse. So I do see that there's been a conflict. If you haven't resolved that conflict already, you do want to. There's a desire to end that conflict. That's probably led to this loss. It troubles you. It bothers you. Let's look at the current energy. All right. Yep. Page of Wands, Two of Swords, Seven of Swords reversed, and the Four of Swords. Okay. So you may be looking for news, looking for communication. There may have even been some communication, but what I'm seeing here is that you definitely want to communicate and about these problems. You want to discuss these problems. I do feel like you are at a crossroads. You may be looking to Spirit to kind of give you some idea of where to go with this, what kind of a decision to make. Looking for a sign. I do feel like you're very independent, Aries. I don't feel like you are a needy type of person at all, but there's something that was deceitful here. There was something that had to do with lying, cheating, stealing, and that's what's put you at this crossroads. You may even be trying to decide, am I going to talk to this person or am I going to just remain silent? If that's the case, at the bottom of the deck, you have the Hermit in reverse. I do believe that underlying energy indicates that you will talk to this person in order to resolve any continuing conflicts. I do also feel, though, that this person that you are connected with, I feel like they have gone quiet. They've gone silent. So the loss that occurred, the ending of this connection, the loss had to do with something that was deceptive, and it's led you to this crossroads. So I do think that you're trying very hard not to make decisions based on your feelings. You're trying to be very logical in your decisions. So you may have reached out to this person, for some of you, in a very, very small way. Or they may have reached out to you and you're deciding if you want to, you know, talk to them or you want to, you know, communicate back. I am seeing that initially you will not, because you're healing, but eventually I do see communication. But it will come after healing. It will come from a healed perspective. Let's look into the future, because this is current energy. Let's look into the future. Yeah, so you may be deciding right now whether or not you want to talk to this person after you've found out what's truth. Strength card in reverse. Page of Wands reversed. King of Swords. And again, the Seven of Swords reversed. So very strong energy here of finding out things that are, you know, kind of deceptive, not really on the up and up. Bottom of the deck is the Devil in reverse. So I do feel like, Aries, you are really trying to make sure that you are not involved in anything that is really toxic. I do feel like this is a very strong connection. There's a very, very strong sexual connection here. And I do feel like you are very much trying to, you know, not involve yourself in that. So what I'm seeing in the near future, I do see that there's a fear of there being bad news. You may be dealing with an air sign. That would be a Aries, I'm sorry, not Aries, I don't know why I said that. That may be a Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. And you may feel like this person is, you may fear that they're going to bring you bad news. They may come in this this guise of trying to hear you out, to listen, to talk to you, to you know, be fair, but you may feel that they're setting a trap and that you're just going to find out more stuff that's painful. I can see it's a fear of yours. Let's clarify and see what we have. Because it would be this person that is, you know, revealing. And this could also be somebody that you know that's revealing this information to you. So, yeah, that's also a possibility. All right, let's clarify. Why is the 10 of Wands here? Yeah, it's that same King of Swords. So these problems exist with this person. So this person may be an air sign, or they just may be somebody that comes across as being aloof, not very emotionally involved. They may, you know, they may hold back, you know. They may come to you in the future acting like they're going to put the sword down. They're going to bury the sword, but it could be a trap. So be careful of that. We'll clarify it. Why is the 9 of Coins here? King of Cups in the reverse. You're holding back emotionally. Yeah, you're very independent, and you're holding back emotionally. Why is the King of Pentacles? Because of the way things have ended, there's a fear of taking a leap of faith. You know, taking a risk with this person. There's a fear of that because of the way things have ended. The Emperor in reverse. This person could be very controlling. Like I said, I feel like the person you're dealing with here, Aries, they don't recognize that they don't recognize the connection for what it is. This is somebody who definitely, they have feelings for you, but they may not even acknowledge them. They may hide from them. This could be somebody who's very controlling. The effect it has on you is that it leaves you feeling like you're out of control. So this person could like even gaslight you or something. It makes you feel like you're out of control. And I don't think you are. Actually, you're showing up as being, pretty independent and kind of having it all together on your own. The problems have come in with this person and the ending of this connection. It's left you a little bit fear-driven. I'm seeing fear in two different places here. I see it in the past. You've had a fear of, taking a leap of faith, getting involved with this person. And I'm seeing it in your future energy as well. Let's see why the Page of Wands is here. This is your current energy. Yeah, somebody from the past is going to communicate. I see communication with the past person, someone from the past, leading to a decision. You may be trying to decide if you're going to put your guard down, if you're going to work these problems out, especially if these problems were caused by outside parties. Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, this connection ended because of something that was deceitful. And it was discovered. So whatever it is, Aries, you know about it. Earth sign energy is present. That would be Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo. So whatever it is, you're aware of it. You may have been really focusing on yourself after all of this has happened, but I do see that there's communication that's led to you deciding whether or not you're going to work things out, recommit possibly. Ace of Wands, maybe have a new beginning. After a period where you haven't spoken to this person, they could be coming in and they could be flirting with you, making these offers, flirting with you. Like I said, there's a very strong sexual component to this connection. That may be part of what's taking place here. And you're in this decision-making mode as to whether or not you're going to work these problems out. There could be a sexual encounter that you have with this person after not talking to them for a while. So there's a very strong sexual component to this connection. Let's look at your future energy here. Why is the Strength card in reverse? The World. Yeah, you feel like you can't end this cycle. You're afraid that you're not going to be able to end this cycle, that you're not going to be able to move this forward. There's a fear that there could be bad news, that this person could be presenting one way and that it's a trap. Yeah, news that you don't want to hear, news that's not good. That you'll have to wind up dealing with an ending and having to let go. Why is the King of Swords here? Why is the King of Swords? Yeah, you're really in your head about this, Aries. You're very worried that this person is like trying to present themselves as being open and willing to have this discussion with you, but that they're not what they appear to be. You have a real fear that this person is not presenting themselves accurately. So I don't know what they did in the past that has led you to feel this way. Ooh. Four of Wands. You don't want to be trapped in a marriage? Yeah, so it might have something to do with being trapped, being tricked and trapped into a marriage. So they may be talking to you about marriage, or, you know, that it's going to lead to marriage, but it's more of a trap. And the cycle, you may be afraid that it's not what it appears to be. That the cycle hasn't ended, or that there's a cycle here that hasn't ended. It's bad news. It's news you don't want to hear, that you're afraid of, though. And you're really up in your head. You're worried about this. You're afraid there's something you don't see, and that it's going to, that it's a trick, and that you'll find out about this trick, but it'll be too late. Meanwhile, you're just trying not to have anything toxic in your life, Aries. So, yeah, you have a lot of fears you're dealing with here. Bottom of the deck is the Five of Pentacles. So there's been a really difficult conflict. It was ugly. You spent time apart. I do feel like for a lot of you there was some kind of a sexual connection that brought the two of you back together. It most likely started with flirtation, and then making a decision or trying to decide, did you want to work things out? For some of you, it's a marriage. For some of you, it's a long-term connection. But moving into the future, I see you very concerned, because I see this reconciliation happening, but you don't want it to be toxic. You want that to end so you can have something healthy. You don't want to have these fears. You don't want things out of control. Yeah. And so you're afraid that this is somehow a trap, that this person is presenting themselves in a way that they're not. And that's your concern. That once you get involved in this connection, it's going to be too late. You're going to find out that it's different. So, all right, I hope this has been helpful. You know what I am going to do? Let me do one more. I'm going to pull from the After Tarot. Let's just see. Let's see if your fears are unfounded. I'm going to pull 3 and we'll see. Are Aries fears unfounded, or are they founded? What will become of Aries fears that this person is not who they are presenting to be? Let's just see. All right, we have the Six of Wands reversed. We have the High Priestess. And we have the Hierophant. Okay, so what I see here is that a connection that has been unsuccessful, that you're going to have to use your intuition with regard to this commitment. It's been unsuccessful, and it will remain unsuccessful if there's secrets involved. Okay, but you're being guided to use your intuition with regard to commitment. I also think that this is a power couple here, because when you have the High Priestess and the Hierophant together, that's a spiritual couple. So I think that that's a very, very powerful connection there. In the past, it has been unsuccessful. It doesn't mean it can't be successful now, but it's going to require commitment. It's going to require you to use your intuition, and I think that this is a spiritual connection, which is probably why this sexual connection is so very strong. Aries, when you have a strong spiritual connection, you usually have a very strong sexual connection as well. The stronger the spiritual connection, the stronger the sexual connection. So use your intuition, make sure that secrets are not being kept, and you, as well as the other party, will have to commit, fully commit, otherwise it's going to lead to difficulties and failures. All right, I hope this has been helpful for you, Aries. If you would, like and share this video so other Aries can see it. And if you feel like this has resonated with you, please subscribe to my channel. If you want to drop a comment, feel free to do that. I do read all of them. And until I see you in your regular weekly readings, namaste.